Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, my Cadillacers. Top of the morning, Kim folks. Salute to you. Cadillac Talk. I am your host. Hold on, my camera got me blurry like. Hold on now. I gotta look like somebody's child in the morning. There you go. I am your host, Macaroni Big Tony Jones in the building. You know what I mean? I gotta try to look like somebody's child. You know what I mean? I don't know what the camera was doing to me just now. Salute to everybody watching this morning, man. You know what I'm talking about? Wherever you are in the world, absolute nothing but love. If one thing you can do when you're popping through, when you're watching today, hit that like button one time for a player partner. It goes a long way for the channel, and I 100% absolutely appreciate it. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to everybody been watching the videos, the Fleetwood stories. Big Nut, we was in ATL, man. The shit was thick. You know what I'm talking about? So if you had not watched it, take the time to go watch it after the live. You know what I'm talking about? Today, we got some stuff to get into, man. We got a whole bunch of shit to get into, man. Jimmy snapping on everybody. That's what we starting off. Jimmy snapping on everybody. All right? We got the poll running. I'm going to have like 3 polls running today. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm going to have 3 polls running today. So the first poll, what we got? Is Jim Jones and Tony Yayo real beef or just online talk? We about to find out, man, because them boys, man, Jimmy's going off on everybody. All right, so salute you wherever you are in the morning. Hope you're feeling good, feeling great, and let's get down to the smoke.
So you guys, we need to start regulating podcast equipment and podcasts in general. It seems like these days, people would rather go on a podcast to air somebody out over squashing the beef behind the scenes. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this one took me by surprise. Who knew that Jim Jones had this much animosity towards Tony Yayo? I mean, yeah, Jim Jones got his own beef with Tony Yayo's mans 50, but for the most part, Yayo has pretty much stayed out of it. The last thing I remember Tony Yayo saying about Jim Jones wasn't really about Jim Jones. When Yayo went on Matt Hoffa's podcast, he said no disrespect, but Jim still had Stack in the hood.
This is the difference between me and other, right? Stack Bundles, one of my favorite rappers in the world.
Rest in peace,
Rest in
Stack.
peace.
Right?
Rest in peace.
Far Rock,
Yep.
you understand? Jim Jones, he had Stack Bundles, he had Max B. I looked at it like, wait, you know. Stack's Bundles had a portion was still in the hood. No disrespect to Jim Jones. Fifth had me in Battery Park. I could walk out that motherfucker barefoot. But I'm walking out there barefoot. That's when you know a nigga love you, boy. Because he make it.
Hey, yo. No. Listen. Hold on. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this camera, man. God damn it. I don't know what's going on with this camera this morning. All right. Just got to click in. There we go. I don't think that's a shot at Jimmy. What you're saying is, you ain't never had your partners, you wasn't doing the right business with your artists. That would have sounded like to me. You know what I mean? Max B, we know what happened. Max B, the niggas in jail, and we gonna get into that. All right, Jimmy was, you know what I mean? Kind of suckered him. You know, we know what happened with the other nigga. Now, if the nigga driving the Porsche is still in the hood, Jimmy, what he's saying is you ain't, something ain't, you know what I'm talking about? The math ain't math, is that what they say? All right, then it's science. You know what I'm talking about? All right.
Make sure you don't get your shit split. Because you go back to 134, anywhere, Baisley, right, Brooklyn, shit get split.
Now, personally, if you guys go look at the context of this conversation, Yayo was not trying to diss Jim. He was simply trying to make a comparison. Well, 3 years later, come to find out that Jim was still feeling salty over what Yayo said. And speaking of still feeling salty, Memphis Bleak was also feeling salty over what Yayo said about him a couple months ago.
Bleak said,
Hold on, before the 2 salty niggas get into their feelings. Hear what I'm saying though, right? If Jim Jones, nigga, I'm taking that shit personal, nigga. Nah, 50 had me, you know what I mean? I was wearing slippers. God damn it. Let's go.
Hove doesn't look out for me like Fifth looks out for.
And then he said he eat his home halal. He eats on his own. I eat on my own too.
Right.
I go on my own tour.
But now he's trying to take a shot.
Yeah, because that, and it's a cool shot because I just came off tour.
Right.
When have you seen Bleak on tour? On his own.
Right.
If he's doing something with Freeway and Siegel and them like that, it came to a point where 50 was helping Siegel. All I'm saying is when you look at a situation, Jay-Z is not a bad guy. Bleak is not a bad guy.
No.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying to you that Jay-Z was all business with them niggas.
Right.
When Buck up on his taxes, 50 a piece him off. You know what I'm saying? When Prodigy bought a house and needed more money, 50 a piece him off. Prodigy will pay him back. You understand what I'm saying? I've seen shit like that.
So in other words, you saying Hov has always kept it business.
Business. 50, the thing with 50 is, it was business and we was friends. I don't feel like Bleak was Jay-Z friend. I don't feel like Young Guns was Jay-Z friend. I don't feel like
and that's
was
okay.
Jay-Z friend.
I mean, you probably should have learned or known early on what type of relationship that it was.
Definitely.
So therefore, there's no misunderstanding at a later date in time.
Yeah. So
I mean, listen, bro. Jay is not responsible for the next nigga. As far as I mean, yo, that's your partner, your player partner, y'all came up together, that's cool. But he's not responsible for the nigga. Doing it out of love. But they make it seem like, yo, nigga, Bleak ain't shit without Jay, and Bleak ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily agree with that. I think Bleak was doing this. Bleak was all right. Bleak was all right, goddammit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I seen 50.
But he shouldn't measure his friendship by what you and Fifth have.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do that.
Yeah, definitely.
I wish my boy looked out for me like that. Or I look for my boy don't look out for me like you such as
exactly.
Okay, but y'all don't have the type of relationship that me and Fifth have.
Exactly. I've been on the block with Fifth. I don't know if Bleak was on the block with Jay.
Right.
I don't know that, and I'm not taking nothing from him. I'm not here to blow shots or discredit him. All I'm saying is I seen Fifth piece people off when they had tax problems.
Right.
We don't know if Jay's not doing the same thing. We don't know. But I'm looking and observing, Jay's not doing that for a nigga. That nigga, if it's not Bleak, I don't know who that nigga's helping out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which nigga he's gonna help out if it's not Bleak. Bleak's the only nigga that I done seen. Jay's a motherfucking, I don't want to use the word, but he's cheap. That's the word. I want to use another word, but I'm not gonna use it. You know what I'm talking about?
Jay did it, but he did it with Lil Wayne later on.
Right. He did it with Wayne. He helped
you didn't hear him help
Savage with an immigration lawyer.
Right.
He helped DMX when DMX wanted to leave and he owed.
That's Rock Nation, right? That's Rock Nation as whole. We are not discrediting, but when have you seen him at that point when Young Guns and Bleak was there and Siegel was there? Siegel was left in the dust. Let's keep it real. That's how I looked at it. He could have got.
I'll take your word for that.
Once he disrespect, cool, I understand. But if he didn't disrespect and the dude is loyal there, it should be more opportunities for him. All I'm saying is when Fifth have a tour, anger management tour, me and Banks, everybody on tour, MOP, Mobb Deep. Any artist he had, he put him on a platform.
Right.
Jim had Memphis Bleak on his brand new podcast, Artist to Artist. And while Jim...
You can't act like Bleak doesn't have some points, though. Paul's saying this is just some rap politics, 75%. I believe so, too, because these are two old school niggas. They ain't, niggas ain't gonna start fighting and shit. You know how fucked up that would be if Jimmy and fucking Myth Bleak? You know what I'm saying? And fucking Yayo start scrapping? I mean, come on, nigga. Y'all supposed to be the OGs right now, man. Chilling, relaxing. Fuck y'all niggas out here arguing. You know what I mean?
Jones was trying to give him flowers for what he's been doing himself. Memphis Bleak brought up what Tony Yayo said about him, and that set Jim Jones off. And you can tell he's been waiting years to get his shit off about Yayo. Here's what he said.
A lot of, me from the hood, so people look at Bleak and don't understand the business he's doing. They always look at Jay like, oh, yeah.
But
that's why, nigga, Bleak
that's why you got niggas like Yayo talking about, Jay don't take care of, nigga. I don't need Jay to go on tour.
Yo, smoke hard coke,
Yo, chill. Yo, chill.
You look like you need to be taken care of, nigga. You look like you need to go to the dentist. You need to look like you need to brush your teeth. You look like you need hygiene, nigga. You look like you need help. Tell your man 50 send you an ounce or something, yo.
You do need
you
that
might
help.
need
That's
2
why,
ounces, nigga.
That's why
Pay the full movie, nigga. I got a G for every bump in your face, nigga. I promise you that, nigga. I promise you that, nigga.
That's why he worrying about
Peon, you broke, nigga. You know I got it, nigga. What's up? The
ain't
bag
nobody,
is up.
The bolsa. Hey, yo.
Hey, Flea, where the bolsa at, Flea?
Let me finish that off. Ain't nobody taking care of niggas over here, B. Yo, nah, you good, my nigga. I fucking love it. Niggas deserve it.
Yo, Y'all give me a second, man. Check this camera, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with this camera. It's starting to piss me off. Did I change the thing? Let's see. Let's see here. Am I looking like somebody's child? There we go, I think. Hold on. Fix this monitor real quick, man. Ah, there we go. God damn. I said, what the hell's going on, man? It was starting to bother me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was starting to bother me. All right. Jimmy throwing shots, calling a man off. See, that's low. Even if the nigga was doing whatever, why are we bringing this up? The point is, you wasn't taking care of the artist. Now, I like Jim Jones. Don't get me wrong. Jimmy's my nigga. Jimmy, yo, nigga. I think the first album he had, On My Way to Church, is one of my top 5 favorite albums. But we ain't talking about that right now. We talking about the fact that Jimmy just crashing out, goddamn it. I don't know why. Hold on, somebody added to the poll, goddamn it. Whoa. Oh, some promo something. Yeah. Whoever put that in the chat, God bless your soul, goddamn it, this morning. That's a good observation, nigga. Cause I'm like, yo, bro, why are these two veterans in the game having these kind of quarrels? You know what I mean? And insulting each other over nothing. You know what I mean? Good observation, player partner. Good observation.
They need to hear this shit, man, because they bugging out here. All these niggas worrying about who taking care of who. We take care of we. Ain't no who nigga. Take care of who, nigga. Up, you nigga. Know who doing it. We live. We getting money.
Nigga. We take care of everybody, nigga. We take care of each other, nigga.
That's a fact, my G. But shit, linking back up with you, Jim, we missed out on a lot of opportunity, bro.
Oh, man. Calling him a cokehead and saying you got a G for every bump in his face is crazy. Man, shout out to Mitch from Paid in Full. Now, I don't want to pocket watch, but if you guys watch the news, if you guys see what's going on, I think Yayo got a little bit more money than Jim. But if we're talking cultural relevance...
Yo, I was about to say the same goddamn shit. I think Yayo got more money than Jim. I swear to God, I'm not gonna lie. The way I see Yayo pulling up in the Rolls Royce, the big boy, I said, God damn it. Yayo got money. Yeah.
Obviously, I gotta give it to Jim. Yayo is constantly getting booked for shows. He's constantly on tour damn near all year long with 50 Cent. So maybe it's just me, but I don't think Yayo is hurting for money. I don't think he needs 50 Cent for money. But of course, when you're on a podcast just going off, it sounds great.
I'm asking you, and I asked you before, how do you feel about...
Hold on. Let me fix my mind quick before we get into this next situation, all right? Mano, because we all understand that Max B is coming home, right? With Max B coming home, y'all know Jimmy and Max, their issue still ain't resolved. You understand? Wack done let us all know that Max is a fucking snitch. You know what I'm saying? Him and Jimmy don't get along. So, Mano's trying to play peacekeeper. Jimmy ain't having none of it.
Getting past differences with certain people.
I'm petty.
Right, hold on. Because I'm trying to... hold on. You've had past differences with people. Some people you was able to get past that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Max B coming home. Where we at with that? Are you able to get past that?
No. Now we could pass now. We can get past that now. You want to get past it? Or you want to dive more into it? Or you want me to tweak
I want you to pass it at some point.
You want me to crash out?
I definitely don't want you to crash out because I don't want to crash out. Now, what I want for myself, I want for my brother.
I appreciate it.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because there's too much money out here. There's too much life out here. And I like to do the things that I like to do.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing feel better than living right now.
You're right.
Being alive and getting money and fucking waking up.
No better feeling. There's no better feeling ever in the world.
Huh?
It's no better feeling ever in the world. No better
feeling in the world. So what I'm saying is that at some point I want you to, and I can't tell no man how to move, but I would love to see you get to a space like that. And
Jimmy acting like Max B did something to him. Last I Did you not fuck up his contract? Did you not? Then the nigga need to get out of jail, and you took around and took his advancement money to get him out of jail. So now the nigga still fucked up. Jimmy, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand what your beef is with the nigga. I don't get it, man. You know what I mean?
Brought that question up because it's like them niggas was able to get past that, and certain shit happened. People died and all that, and they was able to get past that. That's why I asked you that. How you feel about that, Spizzo?
About what?
About getting past, because Wife and Lucci and Thug got past they shit. You think you could have an issue with a nigga and get past it?
Yeah, I think you can get past old thing. I don't really know all of their situations, so I'm not really speaking on it.
Not on them. Not on them. You.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's just not serving what you got going right now. So you could, even if you get past it as far as like it's not something that you engage in back and forth, and I think you can move forward. Everybody can exist in their own way. So
right.
That's where
Jimmy acting immature, man. He's acting, I mean, he's gonna use the word later on that explains perfectly how he's behaving, man. And I don't understand why, as an OG. And then the other day if y'all was watching the other day, and the OG nigga was getting at Jimmy, he called him all kind of F words, not the one that ends with a K. Man, that nigga, I said, oh, come on, man. This is not right. It's not right at all.
that's how I feel. There's certain people that you're not gonna be,
Ever.
even if y'all were friends, y'all may not be friends anymore.
Let's rap about it.
I don't think that's
That's cool though.
bad thing. Yeah,
You can agree to
that's
not.
how I am. I don't,
Look.
that's all of these situations. I'm gonna speak how I would
Right.
take it. Like
100%.
I don't really know their whole.
No, we ain't speaking on them.
Or even if I did, I can't speak for them. In a
100%.
sense. I can only speak for how if a situation was.
100%.
So I could see me getting past something that's not really. But I also could see me existing where I am, and they exist where they is. And
You ain't got to fuck with them,
Right.
yeah, I mean.
but you not actively pursuing the issue.
I ain't gotta hate you, but I ain't gotta. Yeah, I don't gotta.
I ain't gotta love you neither. But I could allow you to exist on your side. I exist on my side. That's it. Wait a second. Polls heating up, goddammit. One nigga said, some real street tension is going on. Cause so y'all know I'm straight down, you know what I'm saying? Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. We ain't 6 or 1, we ain't 5:59. Alright? The way Jimmy behaving, I don't know, man. Him and Yayo, him and Max, the nigga just seems all over the goddamn place. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? I especially with Max. Nigga. I don't know. But Jimmy gotta calm the fuck down. In the space we need to be in.
Right.
And I'm gonna keep getting money and keep feeding my family and keep doing what I need to do. And you do what it is that you do. Period. Point blank.
And I think where it can happen, reconciliation is good for where it can happen. Sometimes it does come back to, but sometimes it doesn't. I think that's cool too. I don't think that's wrong. I think
Can't force
we
it.
all have the lives that we live, and sometimes people gonna go. That's just how I feel. I think some people just, you know what I mean? It's just chapters really in your life, and certain people gonna be in it in certain chapters, and sometimes they're not gonna be in it.
I could tell you this. I may forgive, I don't forget. And even if I forgive, I'm not here to make anybody feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm. But what did Max B do to you, Jimmy? Listen, man. There go the goddamn song, bitch. I'm gonna have to check this camera later because I don't know what the fuck. I think one of my kids touched my camera or some shit. But anyway, what did Max B do to you, Jimmy? This is what I want to know, because all of my verified sources say you screwed him over in a deal. You know what I'm saying? So Max got the reason to be upset. I don't know. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was a real beef, but allegedly you started it. So, I don't know. Allegedly.
But that's okay, right? You don't gotta forget. You don't have to forget, right? I mean, wars sometimes have to happen. But then at some point, after the war, then we get to like a understanding.
I think everybody wants everybody to be cool, but they
don't have to always
live.
be cool.
They didn't live through what happened.
Right.
So sometimes what happens does affect you or changes the relationship, and that's why I said it's cool. I'm not saying it's cool not to be cool with people. I'm just saying that
if you wasn't in
live
that
through it, and
situation,
then
you really-
right, like I like you can't tell me that you didn't go through that. You didn't go through that betrayal. You didn't go through that back door. You didn't go through that breakup.
And listen to this.
Tell me just
listen. Like forever saying, everybody got their own thing. We all human. We all go by our own vibration, right? Just because someone else figured their situation out, it came to that point in the road where it was time for them to do that, don't mean that everybody to be subjected to doing that because people seeing that and because of whatever the severity they may be going through and shit like that. You don't know how severe it may be to a person.
Jim heal on his own
personally.
100%. No, I agree. I agree with him. But when I'm just saying.
Think, Jim.
It sound like, God, son of a fucking bitch. But it sound like Fabulous. It sound like Fabulous is saying Jimmy acting like a bitch. That's what it sound like to me. Sound like he's saying, Jimmy, let it go. Just let it go, cause it ain't worth the smoke, dog. We grown ass men out here. We gotta be cross country, macking and stacking. You know what I'm saying? Already.
Is healed yet?
No, sometimes it need a little bit more healing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need more band-aids, a little more, you need more bandages.
I think some shit can be healed, some shit can't.
I understand that more
That's
than a
how I
lot of
feel.
people, though.
Some shit ain't no coming back from it. And then some shit is like,
we ain't never coming back.
You know
So you forgiving everybody that you have a problem with?
I ain't said nothing about
Why the
forgive.
fuck you asking me
So
about
here's the
who or
thing.
why
Come
the
on,
fuck
like
would I
that.
forgive
Let's
anything
talk about
it?
Let's talk about it. I ain't talking about forgiveness. I ain't talking about
You
forgiveness.
talking about coexisting?
I'm talking about you do what you do, and I do what I do.
How about this? Why the fuck? I don't give a fuck about what nobody do. I don't care about none of that. I'm just doing me anyway.
There you go.
Yo, you worry about that shit.
All I'm talking about is actively pursuing a nigga, actively pursuing an issue.
I'm not
that ain't even
actively
an
pursuing
issue.
nothing but this money.
Now we talking.
Now I would be a silly fool to be like I'm actively pursuing anything but what I got going on. You heard? Period. But besides
That's what
that,
I'm talking about.
I'm heavy on the petty rally, petty tender grass. You heard?
I'm not talking about no forgiveness. No forgiveness.
Petty odd night, bro. I'm petty.
Nothing wrong with being a little petty.
Before I started.
All right, well, you heard it. You heard it straight out the goat's mouth. You know what I mean? The nigga said he's petty as fuck. So, based off what we got here in the poll, 50% of y'all niggas saying, no, just some rap politics. I would like to believe and hope it's some rap politics. Seems like some promo at the same time. But some street shit, I don't know about that. Because y'all niggas too old for that. You know what I mean? Niggas ain't gonna see each other at the motherfucking awards show or somewhere and it's gonna be going down. It's not on site. You know what I mean? Until it's on site, then we got problems. You know what I mean? All right, so let me get my camera here. Yeah, I got to figure this thing out after this live. There's a player partner, John Doe from the Diddy case. Okay. Boy. He said Biggie Smalls is bisexual. Now, I have to go do some digging. He ain't the only other brother that said that shit. So before we get to that, I gotta let y'all know what academics said before, then we're gonna break down the situation. Don't shoot me, don't shoot the messenger, man.
For this interview, I go into my members section, I go into my community, and I occasionally will say, hey, what do you think I should ask academics in my next interview? And someone said, and I looked this up, did you accuse Biggie of being bisexual?
I didn't accuse him of being bisexual. I said that there is a possibility he could have been. We don't know. I mean, he's deceased. I'm not speaking.
Now, mind you, this was a year ago. Now, he's the last motherfucker be talking like that, and you online with the little boys. I just thought about that shit. So I don't know if it was before or after that shit happened. But if it was after, nigga, you the last motherfucker. You, the last motherfucker be talking that kind of shit.
Can ill of the dead, but I'm like, I'm only putting two and two together. His DJ was homosexual or bisexual.
Wait, who?
DJ
Mr. C? That wasn't his DJ.
Oh, what was it?
Mr. C discovered Biggie and
well,
brought him to Puffy.
Okay, well, hey, listen.
He was not his actual DJ.
Okay. Well,
I believe DJ Enough was his DJ.
Okay, thank you for putting me on game with that.
Yes.
But I'm just going by proximity. If you around 5 homosexuals, I'm thinking you might be the
Who else is gay? I mean, I guess maybe Puffy?
Diddy, you feel me? I'm like, yo. Then I'm looking at some of the lyrics, and I'm like, yo, you look so good, I want to suck on your daddy's penis. I'm like,
Daddy's dick. That's actually, that's a Richard Pryor line that he adopted. Richard Pryor actually said that in a comedy special.
Yeah, but Richard Pryor was gay too. So it's like,
bisexual, yeah.
You getting your inspiration from a gay man found you, and the other guy is having freak offs with men. I'm just saying, like, in the midst of it.
All right. Unfortunately, academics has a point. Academics is 100% correct on that. You know what I mean? But there's more. But there's the partner. And I want y'all to listen carefully to what the partner got to say. Okay? And let me know what y'all think. Because I personally, I only believe it because, yo, the nigga Biggie got some very questionable lyrics. Yeah.
Earlier, you said Biggie Smalls was the best bisexual rapper ever. I've never heard that before. What makes you say that?
Name a better bisexual rapper than Biggie Smalls.
When I'm asking that, was there a record that he was bisexual, or where do you?
Well, there's a lot of shit out there. You know, where they're taking his lyrics about him being bisexual, and trans people in the videos, and I'm sure you've seen that video that's all online where Biggie's rubbing his, puppies like rubbing his face, and Biggie's telling him he loves him, and
Listen, man, we're gonna get into the trans girl in the video and all kind of. Man, them bad boy niggas was doing all kind of freaky licky underneath our noses and we didn't see it. Oh, I guess they thought it was funny, but this shit ain't funny. All right? They got some explaining to do. All right, okay.
That's what CJ told me. He was like, they wanted to make this project that we did gay, like really inclusive and all that other stuff. And he got resistance from like Valletta Wallace, and Faith Evans. They're like, hell no, we don't want that gay shit. He's not about that shit. That's not about Biggie's brand. So that was always like a fight. But CJ told me, he was like, my dad was bisexual.
They alleging now.
Yo, that part there I don't know about. How the fuck old was CJ when Biggie died? Huh? How the fuck was CJ know? He should have left CJ out of the situation now. That's the only part I'm like, think about it. Biggie died in 97. I don't know when CJ was born, but CJ was definitely a little nigga. Now, how the fuck he supposed to know? Huh? But choke no joke, though. What he got to say ain't no joke. I'll tell you that right now. Okay?
With the parties, the drugs, the sex, right? A lot of people fell victim to that, right? Because that was their lifestyle. Now, when we was younger, we wasn't paying attention. But if you go and you look at the Big Papa video, the lead woman
that's a man. The lead woman, that's a man. Okay? And they all knew it. Every last one of them, Busta Rhymes and all of them niggas knew who he was. Okay? All right, it's the 90s. Okay?
the lead guy in that is a transgender.
You can't, man. I'm gonna let it go.
Right. Why was there, you remember the scene in the bathroom? Why was there a transgender piss?
Why is there a tranny in the bathroom standing up taking a leak? Y'all thought that was humor. Nope. They were training us to think this is normal. Then you fast forward, 2025. They trying to say this is normal. You understand?
Sitting in the bathroom with the and the guy. You don't
Standing
remember?
up, right?
Yeah. You don't remember there's a woman in the bathroom with klepto, and I can't remember who the other person is, and they looking at the nigga ding ding, and why they standing at the urinal? Like, why is that in there way back then?
Got you. And I just pulled
now
in the
look at the
scene.
girl go to the scene when Buster's talking to her at the bar, and Big walk up and move the nigga, and then or when she say true, stop it right there and look at the knot in her throat.
Not the knot in her throat.
Watch you, right?
Come on.
Right. Oh my God.
Come on, this young lady.
Right there. Ah, it's there. I see it. Ah, nigga look like a nigga. Ah, Biggie. You see? And Biggie cleared the butt puff. I mean, what? Buff the ride out the way. And I got to get me some of this Transformer. Like, I got to get Transformer life. That's what's going on. So, maybe the white guy got a point. You know what I mean? How you going to explain this in a goddamn in a music video with all the girls in fucking New York City at the time?
That's her. Look at her. Zoom in on the throat.
Women can't have a little. Is that like nah?
Her name is Shamika. She was from Queens and she got killed because she was a nigga who was dating her, didn't know it was a man, and went to have sex with her and found out she was a man, and she's dead, and he's in jail.
Am I just?
Oh, wow, hey, man, I knew who she was, where she was, how she was. I mean, goddamn it. Sounds like there was no secret, you know what I mean? I nigga knew what time it was. On top of that, she was also in, what's it called, video? What that white light-skinned ass nigga name? LL Cool J? Yeah, I think with Flavor in your ear. Yeah, the bitch was in, the Craig Mack. Yeah. The bitch was in the video, man. I saw it, man. Okay, anyway. I mean, the bitch was in the video. I mean, the nigga was in the video. I mean, he got me fucked up, man. The nigga was in the video. God damn it. All right. Willow Smith. My camera catch up. I don't know what's going on today. I'm having a conversation with my children because this ain't right. Y'all can touch my camera. All right. Willow Smith say, nowadays men don't ask women out on dates and we're scared to approach them. Think it's the crack of bullshit. I mean, she has a point, but I know why. There's a reason. See what I'm saying? Let's go.
Is delusional, or people asking other people out on dates is kind of like old school. Like the last time, I don't even remember. I don't even remember the last time someone was like.
She said people. What she's trying to say is, how come niggas don't be asking women out on dates no more? Because Willow wasn't asking niggas out at a motherfucking place. You see how she's trying to put that shit? Huh? Because there's a problem, Willow. Why don't you go ask somebody out on a goddamn date? Huh? Don't try this shit on us, nigga. We players. Okay? That's number one. Number two. We tried asking for dates, and y'all motherfucking hoes is too goddamn rude. And nigga can't even be polite and say good morning to a motherfucker without getting an attitude. We ain't got time for it.
Like, hey, would you want to go on a date with me? Like, I'm gonna start saying it again. Okay, yeah, people still hang out in a romantic way, obviously, but like, to explicitly ask someone out on a date and use those specific words, especially someone that you don't really know that well, like, that's like a different kind of thing. Like, would you want to go out on a date with me? Like, when was the last time someone asked you that?
I'm gonna be honest. Times have changed. Okay? No. First of all, women ain't the same women no more. Y'all motherfuckers is different. I'm not gonna lie. You understand? I'm telling you, nigga, I open the door. You walk in. You don't even say fucking thank you. And I've seen this shit with my own twice. Like every nigga that say hello wants you. You see what I'm saying? And then we got a epidemic. It's called epidemic. We got epidemic. All right? It's called BBL.
Tonight at 11, we're learning more about the shocking death of a local businesswoman and longtime Hollywood actress, Cindiana Santangelo of Malibu. New details revealed in court as this woman stands accused of giving the deadly silicone butt injections that killed Santangelo. And we've learned it's not the first time. The woman facing similar charges for another woman's death, also in a butt enhancement procedure. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Pulliam outside a courthouse in downtown Los Angeles with.
So reason number one, there's too much insecure women out there. How the fuck? And now when they get the BBL, suddenly they act like they're better than niggas. I mean, what kind of country do we live in? Huh? You trying to cheat the situation and they want to come on and act like you better than niggas. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And I feel a lot of women say, oh, niggas don't approach us no more. Yeah, because all them stuck up hoes or niggas being nice. You know what I'm saying? See, the nice niggas, they're nice niggas. Yeah. But the players ain't going for that shit no more. You got your goddamn, this bitch got it all. And still fucking died over a goddamn BBL.
More on the disturbing new revelations.
Why don't you get a tattoo? I had my boyfriend's name tattooed on me.
She played a sexy stripper in the classic sitcom Married with Children.
Don't just stand there, bust the move.
And in 1989, the sultry video girl in Young MC's hit song.
You're on a mission and you're wishing someone could.
I mean, she had no ass. So what? Cares? The teardrop. That's all you need. I mean, you don't need too much now. Listen, man, this is why I'm saying. Why would we want to approach somebody who was used on primetime television? You know what I'm saying? You was in music videos. You got a little teardrop on the butt, but that's not good enough. So that means I'll never be good enough for you, nigga. There ain't nothing I can do that's gonna please you if you got to go get some fucking BBLs and all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yo, nigga, you playing Russian roulette with your life.
The camera catching a glimpse of her swaying backside. But years later, a tragic tale. Cindiana Santangelo's quest for a bigger bottom ultimately led to her death. Prosecutors say the Hollywood actress had illegal silicone butt injections back in March performed by Libby Adame, now on trial for her death. In closing arguments Tuesday, prosecutors told the jury she was negligent.
No medical license. She admitted to the police, doesn't even have a nursing license, maybe has some sort of certificate.
Adame's defense attorney told the jury
she did not do it.
Last year, Adame and her daughter Alicia Galaz of Riverside were convicted of a similar crime, involuntary manslaughter. The case dates back to 2019 when mother and daughter injected silicone into Carissa Rajpal's butt at her home in Sherman Oaks.
These actions speak volumes, Your Honor. They speak of selfishness, cowardice, and a fundamental disregard of human life.
Silicone injections into the butt are not FDA approved. The agency warns it can lead to serious side effects and even death. Adame and her daughter were each sentenced to prison but were released on parole for time served. Now, Adame back in court as a jury decides her fate for her alleged role in this Hollywood starlet's death of a silicone embolism.
Silicone? You died over some goddamn silicone. So that's number one. Some crazy ass motherfuckers and their BBLs, and then they got all this goddamn attitude. This is why niggas don't do it. Trying to tell y'all. Another reason though. Why are we asking for dates when we gonna get the Poo-Tang anyway? See, Poo-Tang is going away for less. You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. See, when y'all stop giving away the Poo-Tang for less, maybe you gonna get some dates, some meaningful dates. You know what I'm saying? Just because nigga buys the chicken wing spot, you know when you go, that's not a date, that's calculation. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. And then when y'all want to do shit like this here, I saw it. I said, this is a perfect example of the shit that these motherfuckers. Now, I feel sorry for this young girl. I really do. But y'all older women be doing shit like goddamn taking pictures in the goddamn toilet in the goddamn bathroom. I don't give a fuck if you at a restaurant or not, nigga. Why the fuck are you in the bathroom where everybody do stuff at taking pictures? I think it's cute. It's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who this young lady is. I really don't. I sincerely do not. But y'all got to start paying attention. Y'all got to start paying attention before y'all, just start going live and doing these videos. Look in the background. If your house is nasty, if your house is junky, please, y'all, pay attention and try to see what the hell is going on. This woman got her underoos in the background. And, you know, everybody, that's your personal business. That's your very personal business. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all a little hard on your draws. Some of y'all a lot harder on your draws than others, man, and don't nobody need to see what you got going on. Because you got a lot going on with them draws. And not a whole world, you know what I mean? Take the video down or something, man. Y'all please pay attention. Y'all be taking selfies, house be nasty. It just be mess everywhere.
Y'all be taking selfies, house be nasty, the motherfucker. Y'all in the bathroom, shit's all over the goddamn place. I said toilet seats open and shit. I said, what the fuck? How is this cute? Why niggas ain't gonna ask y'all for I'm not. Can you imagine if you saw this bitch on the live, you go ask her for a date? Nah, nigga, for what? Got them white.
Now this girl, I mean them draw, and I'm talking about them draw look like she washed the car with them, like she cleaned some tires with them draw. You're a little rough. You're a little rough. I don't know if she work in a coal mine or what.
We have new details on a woman's murder at a Dallas shopping.
Hola. Man, so I don't know if she work in a coal mine or what. Yo, if you don't think that's funny, I don't know what to tell you, man. But these are the reasons why. Because Willow asked why, so I had to go looking why. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't hard to find why. You know what I mean? No. And then now, women are behaving like niggas. Sometimes they're getting out of pocket. I'm not gonna lie. Something in the water. All right? Something in the waters. Okay.
Center that escalated from a courteous gesture to a violent confrontation. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager.
I'm Heather Hayes, Fox 4's Alex Boyer, live with the details from arrest records. Alex.
Hey guys, and according to that arrest warrant affidavit, we now know that it was the victim who got mad at the suspect for not saying thank you after she held the door open for the suspect at an area business. Well, that ended up spilling over into another nearby business where the arguing continued, and then one...
See, I'll give her that. She was a good Samaritan. Opened the door, let the person through. I would do the same. Now, if you walk through and don't say thank you, in my mind, I'm telling you every which word to heaven. But I ain't gonna say it out loud, because I'm not at that age where everything gonna be a problem. But see, some women now figure, I see it all the time. They gonna press you, they gonna cuss, because you not supposed to touch them. You not supposed to hit them. So now, even though she's right, she gonna try to force a nigga to say thank you. That nigga shot her. God damn, he shot her.
They were outside. Yeah. That is when that verbal altercation turned deadly.
The shooter was telling them, come outside, like, let's handle it outside, like, you know, let's fight outside. And the mom and the daughter were kind of just, like, telling her to, like, go away.
This 27-year-old nurse who asked that we not use her name had just walked out of this PetSmart store located off West Wheatland Road in the southeast Oak Cliff area of Dallas Tuesday afternoon when she noticed two women, one with her 20-year-old daughter, arguing in the parking lot. Moments later, she heard gunshots.
But the mom and daughter tried to, like, get in their car and, like, de-escalate the situation, but the lady wasn't having it. So they ended up starting to fight, and then that's when the lady pulled out her gun and shot her.
Dallas police later identified the suspect as 20.
So look at this girl, what's her name? Kiana? You think niggas gonna ask her out for dates? Huh? Come on, nigga, where are we going with this? This bitch is walking around strapped in Fort Worth ready to go pie out. That nigga over nothing. That nigga, I ain't saying thank you. And leave me the fuck alone. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna shoot. And let's look at her, man. She ain't the type of girl you need to take anywhere besides McDonald's. Get some cheeseburgers. Extra cheese if you're feeling hot. That's about it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
2-year-old Kiona Hampton. She fled the scene in her car, but was arrested hours later with the help of surveillance video that captured her image, car, and license plate. The witness ran to help and put her training to work, performing CPR.
The daughter was next to the mom the whole time. She, like, it's hard because, like, you know, the screaming of a child for her mother is never easy, and it's never going to leave my head.
The victim, identified as Cecilia Simpson, died at the hospital. All of this started on the other end of the shopping center at 5 Below as both the suspect and victim exited the store with something that might seem like a simple gesture of courtesy. According to the arrest warrant affidavit, Simpson got upset at Hampton for not thanking her for holding the door. It spiraled quickly from there. Hampton, who reportedly waived her Miranda rights, confirmed that she engaged in the verbal dispute, entering the PetSmart twice and continuing the argument, throwing a drink bottle at Simpson's car when she was about to leave and engaging in a physical altercation with her, adding that she took out her gun and shot Simpson, stating she was trying to get Simpson away from her. And again, the victim's daughter was a witness to all of it.
I've been trying not to cry, but just like, you know, being in high school, like my mom was such an important person during my lifetime, and she's the reason I became a nurse. My whole family is. Honestly, if I could just hug that daughter, like I just feel so bad for her, and I just want her to know that I did everything I could. Those other people did everything they could.
And Burger King
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember women being crazy like this in the 90s. I don't remember. Okay. Once we got 2000, it got going. Less and less dates start happening. Yeah. More and more ratchetness started happening. Yeah. And then because of the ratchetness, Willow talking about dates. What are we talking about, Willow? And I'm not even done yet. Now, the mothers, they don't want to have dads around. Okay. All right. This is what happens. Okay.
Employee shot all over a food order. Tonight, Atlanta police is hoping surveillance video showing the moments leading up to the shooting will help them track down the suspects. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is in East Atlanta outside the Burger King on Moreland Avenue with the video.
Yo, Atlanta, y'all motherfuckers is wild, man. Outside these two hoes rob a nigga, man. Yo, man, Atlanta. God damn.
And Cody, how are customers reacting tonight?
I'll tell you, just about every customer who pulled up here today that I spoke with in disbelief, literally shocked when I explained why this Burger King is temporarily closed.
It's crazy. It's a crazy time right now.
Take a look. Surveillance cameras inside this East Atlanta Burger King rolling as chaos erupted. It's Friday, October 10th, 7:50 p.m. The two suspects walk in. No audio, but you can see the woman in the blue, it reads Hood Rich, on her sweatshirt, immediately has her hand up in the air and her lips are moving. She leans over the counter and police say spits on the employee. She backs up.
They obviously know each other from somewhere. These little young little girls, man. And they're 17, they lucky. So I say it's parenting. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's no way a daddy could be around and the daughter behaving like that. Yes, that? No way. Absolutely no way. No way. Impossible. No way.
And does it again. Seconds later, you see an employee walk into the frame behind the counter. You can see the confrontation, and for a split second, audio pops up. You can hear the yelling. The two suspects walk out and the employee comes from behind the counter after them. It's outside where police say shots rang out. This was the scene. Crime scene tape wrapped around the parking lot. You can see the front door is shattered. Police say the 35-year-old employee was shot in the chest.
You don't expect that.
Customers finding this BK closed on Saturday.
I wanted a burger today. I wanted some food today.
Instead, leaving hungry and confused as how a Whopper and some fries could broil into a shooting.
It's shocking that it could be that serious over some food.
I know you was locked in with.
All right, before we get to the last segment, over some fries, them little girls shot the motherfucker. Parenting fucked up. So now you think about it, when those girls become young women, my sons ain't allowed to ask them motherfuckers on no goddamn dates. I refuse. As a matter of fact, you stay away from the kind of girl they are. You got to stay away. So, Willow, unfortunately, it comes down to the men you attract. The men you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? And if you see somebody like, why don't you ask them out for a fucking date? That's all I got to say on that one. Now, you see this man Zoe, Ali Zoe Adam. He was locked up with R. Kelly. Man, the nigga was talked too goddamn much. Yeah, that nigga talk way too goddamn much.
R. Kelly at one point. How was that like?
R. Kelly was my dude, though, man. It was in the prison, man. R. Kelly go hard, though. R. Kelly just makes sure, like R. Kelly cold with it. First, you got a problem with Kelly because Kelly play basketball, so I play basketball, so we play every day. So I like to play, guard in the three and sometimes point guard. So me and R. Kelly got our own teams. R. Kelly the point guard, but I can't compete with R. Kelly now. His around the world don't play with him with around the world and spot up shots half court. He was a problem, man, in prison, R. Kelly, man, in prison, he was a problem, man. Nikki Scott.
I'm sorry, that nigga said he drew the ball. I never heard a nigga explain basketball like that. But it gets worse.
God bless his dad, was there. Carmine Plexico was there. Bernie Madoff, I wrote a book. I have a documentary on Bernie Madoff. He was there. It was on my way home, my last spot going home. And me and Kels chilled every day, we talk industry talk. We did a lot of conversations, man, and I gave Kels a lot of advice as far as the aspects that I seen for him, I'd be like, hey, Kels, you got to change that, we'll go sit in the yard by ourselves, little bench, we can see everybody, and Kels want to talk about one thing, Tasha K. Yeah, Tasha K gonna get it, man. Tasha K, I got her clothes, yo. I'm gonna take her whole company. I'm gonna take everything she got going on. Yo, Tasha K ain't gonna make it, yo. I'm gonna take her down. Yeah, yo, Tasha K, Cardi B got her, everybody. I'm gonna get Tasha K. So, we be talking like, yo, why you don't, and me and him be talking like, yo, why you don't go after, the lady, Allred, Gloria Allred. So he used to just be like in fear with this lady name. He gunning for Tasha K, but I be telling Kelly advice, as far as.
If he's talking about Tasha K like that, don't you think you should keep that to yourself? Like, he's the kind of nigga that you don't want to tell, talk too much to. You know what I'm saying? Because you start letting him talk, that nigga gonna tell everybody everything. You got to be careful when you tell niggas like that, though.
I never understood, like, Kels don't want to hear it as far as try to change the outlook for the public because he's such a genius, but he gonna go to visit every week and see a 21 and 22-year-old. So, I'll pull him up like, hey, Kels, change the game for a while. Me and him talking. After Tasha K me for about an hour or two, he found, hey, why you don't change the game for a while? You got 21-year-olds and 22-year-olds, visiting you. There's call log, change it. Every time, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. That's too old.
Man, if this is true, why are you telling? See, Art got niggas out of pocket saying all kind of shit. Or maybe it's just Zoe. You know what I'm saying? But if Kelly really got 20, 21-year-olds coming to check him, I guarantee you the guys are trying to get Poo-Tang too. I guarantee the guys ain't saying shit because they looking. I guarantee it. I guarantee R. Kelly done hooked up with 1 or 2 guys already. Shit.
If it's past 25, we got a problem. So I tried, right? And every time I was not in love, I could not do it. I can't understand. I'd be like, man, that's the problem. I don't understand the problem. They gave me these girls. God bless that Aaliyah's mom signed and gave me her. They knew I gave me her, man. They all signed and said here. They know I don't love music. They know I don't go to parties. I talk to these girls. Like, Kels be, you know, he like a dirty boy. You know, play basketball, don't change his clothes, don't change.
Yo, I'm gonna stop it there. The man said, yo, so what, yo, what's the problem? Give me the girls. If it's 25, he can't deal with it. 25 and older, I tried, I can't do it. Yo, Zoe, my partner. Sometimes, man, you got to just, you know what I mean? Certain things you gotta, you know what I mean? Oh, man, but salute to everybody that tuned in this morning, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody that hit up the poll today. We leave it off with 57% of y'all saying nope. It's just the rap politics. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. Tomorrow, we got some more politicking to get into. You know what I'm talking about? It's Thursday. I got a Fleetwood story for us to get into. You know what I'm talking about? And if you haven't done it, go check out the Fleetwood stories that we just did on Big Nut. You know what I'm talking about? Came out yesterday. We got new shorts coming out. That came out. More coming out. You know what I'm saying? New stuff coming out. And we about, what, 38 more subscribers away from 2K. Smash up the like button. Hit up the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel already. And become the newest Cadillacer to the channel. You know what I'm talking about? I am Macaroni Big Tony. Play on, player. Play on.